Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. As you could tell from the title of the video, it's another 3 looks 1 palette video. Now this is not a review, but I will be testing out the Beauty Below palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics for the first time. I enjoy creating 3 eye looks when I purchase a new palette. Blend Bunny is moving across the country, so they had a sale. I'm not sure if it's still going on or if they'll be having another sale right before the move. But obviously the less inventory they have to travel with, the less money they have to spend to make sure that the makeup arrives in good condition. Yeah, I took advantage and I purchased this beautiful palette right here. So I'm super excited to create 3 eye looks for you all. It is their latest launch that they have done. So it's not a brand new palette, but it's pretty brand new. All right, if you are new here, hi, hello. I give you an extra warm welcome. I hope you choose to stay and click the subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much, my lovelies. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I will more than likely pop a screenshot of the palette, the price tag, and if there's a description on the palette. There is 24 shades in this palette. It has a 12-month shelf life and it was made in China. So Blend Bunny Cosmetics is an indie brand. I feel like you either are familiar with the brand or you're not. I've been featuring it a tiny bit more on my channel, and I've been enjoying playing with their products. I did also purchase this divination. It's a collaboration that they had with Robert Welsh. It's one of the lip glosses in the collection. It's a gloss balm, and I believe Betrayal is the shade, and it's like I think a purpley black clear lip gloss. So I think I'll be trying this one as well for today. Okay, so the unicorn does match the palette itself, and this is a magnetic palette, so I believe the price tag is a little bit, does have a plastic protector, more expensive than what their palettes normally retail for. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. And here is the palette. It's a pretty grungy color story, but I'm still excited. I do feel like there's a couple of maybe lighter tones. This one. I think that's a shimmer. And maybe this. Yeah. And I also, if I recall correctly, I think she kind of made little quads to make it easier with creating eye looks. I thought that's, first off, very nice and thoughtful of the brand, especially if you're somebody who's just starting to dip into color. But this looks like a beautiful color story, and I cannot wait to start digging in. I will show swatches towards the end of the video. I don't like swatching the palette before I jump in to eye looks, just because I don't want to have a preconceived notion of the palette and the tones. Okay, as you can tell, part of my face is on. I did go into the Dolce & Gabbana Skin Tint shade 16, and I did mix the Surratt Dewdrops in shade number 6. For concealer, I went into the new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer Stick 27S, Rare Beauty Liquid Contour in Mellow, Dominique Cosmetics Cream Bronzer in Tan, I think. I always link exact shades down below, by the way. What's a Beauty Press Powder for my under eyes in shade Light. Oh, I did mix the Rhode Cream Blush in Sleepy Girl and the Danessa Myricks Balm Blush situation in Spiced Latte. It's one of the 2 new shades she launched. Well, I think she launched 3 or 4 new shades. It's one of the new shades. And then I did powder the rest of my face with the Makeup Forever loose powder. Okay, so there's so many eye looks that I could create with this palette. But I think we're gonna start with this little quad right here. I also feel like if you follow these 2 rows and these 2 rows and these 2, that also can give you an idea for some eye looks. But let's start with this quad here. Okay, Abduction, and this is a Sigma and Brianna Fox one. So I, first off, absolutely love, you know what, let me bring you a tiny bit closer. Okay, so Blend Bunny does a really good job at the presentation when it comes to the palette. They also have an artist usually work on each one of the cover art for the palettes, which is really nice. And I think the artist that did this cover art definitely knocked it out of the park, because I feel like when it comes to sirens, I feel they're pretty dark. The Little Mermaid kind of deceived us all, but I feel like when we all got older, we realized mermaids are actually evil. They're pretty ruthless. Okay, so I'll do one eye look here, one eye look here, take it off, and then do a third and final eye look on both eyes. Okay, now we're gonna jump in to this tone here. Entrapment. I don't know if that's a black or a really dark chocolate brown. We will see. This is an MY27 Danessa and My Kid Co. And I did use the Urban Decay. I think it's a black. Oh, well, no, it might be. Oh crap, I don't know. Let's just say it's like a charcoal black. Urban Decay Potion Eye Primer. A little bit on the lower lash line. Okay, that is what that's looking like. Okay, now we're gonna jump into this one here, which is called Deadly Fate. I did put some NYX glitter glue on. No, you don't have to. I just personally do, and it's because it will crease if I don't. Let's swatch it and see. If I remember, I try to swatch the shimmers. Okay, so that looks like a charcoal kind of gray taupey shade. Oh, that looks beautiful. That's gonna go right next to the mattes, and I'm gonna keep it a tiny bit low. I don't want it on the crease because I don't want to bring darkness into the inner portion of my eye. So I'm gonna keep it closer to the bottom. I would say it definitely looks like a charcoal tone on the eyelid versus swatched. But you can see, like when you turn, you can see the taupiness of the shimmers. It's really pretty. Makes me think of coffee. Okay, now we're gonna jump in to that one here. It looks warm, but I think it should be okay. Her Prey. I personally love mixing cool tones with warm tones. I think it just looks beautiful. Okay, I feel like this one is more metallic than shimmery. And I always dip in very lightly because I want to have control as to where I'm putting the shimmer, how much, and if you need to dip back and forth just to get that beautiful blend, and so there's no stark lines. Typically what I do off camera, just because I don't want these videos to be super long. Okay, so I did off camera jump in to the Fairy Tale Euro palette from Nomad and used the lightest nude as my inner corner. I have been slowly organizing my makeup, and all of the Blend Bunny palettes that I did have out are currently put away, and that's why I didn't pull out the Machina or the Longing palette, which I believe they both have pretty light tones in there that I could have used as an inner corner shade. But I just wanted to hop on real quick and show you the full completed and tell you what I did. We are going to start now with eye look number 2. And I need to figure out real quick what it is, like which way I'm gonna go. So, hopefully. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of going to mix this little corner with this corner. I'm looking at this matte and this matte. Hopefully I can make it work. We'll see about the shimmers. I think we're gonna do a halo eye. So for halo eyes, I usually start with the lightest tone and then I deepen up the inner corners. So I think from the looks of it, this one might be lighter. Beware the Mermaid. This is a Wayne Goss number 8 brush. Oh, that's a beautiful, it's almost like a sage kind of green. It's gorgeous. So I am going to bring this about 2/3 in, and I can just leave that open for whatever I use for my inner corner. But I am kind of tapping first and then I'll blend. My kids are being very loud, apologies. Okay, now let's see if this is gonna work. Let's jump into this one here. Watery Grave. This is a Blend Bunny before. The brush set where I got this brush from is no longer available. Just a little small, pointy, fluffy brush should do the trick. Okay, hopefully this is dark enough. So I'm gonna use this for the inner corner. Okay, and I feel like the depth is very similar to that sage green. So I'm gonna add this blue, and then I'll add maybe a tiny bit of that navy blue I see in that little corner. Yeah, because it's the same depth, so you can barely see the difference between the two shades. But it is actually a pretty blue, which I feel you would never think you would hear me say. Okay, now with that same Blend Bunny brush, I just wiped it down. I'm gonna jump in a tiny bit into this tone, Abyss, which looks like it's going to be a navy blue. Slightly dipping into it. Oh yeah. I'm wiping my brush and I'm just kind of flicking upwards so that I don't add too much. It's just to deepen it up the slightest bit. Same tapping first and then blending. Okay, that's what we got. So I have two choices. Either this beautiful sage shimmer or this one, which looks like it has a purple shift. Okay, Immerse is this one. Let me just swatch it real quick. Yeah, it definitely looks like a pinky purple. Or let me swatch that sage one. Mesmerizing. Oh, it looks pretty murky, but like in a good way. Ooh. Oh, that has like a warm base to it. Shoot. Yeah, I have a feeling if we use the green one, it's just, it might clash. Let's use Immerse, which is that pinky purple shifty one. NYX glitter glue is on. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that green one would have maybe clashed a tiny bit. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick. I did jump in to the Galactic Visitor palette from Cinch Beauty and used this light peachy tone for my inner corner. Okay, let me apply some mascara, finish off the face, and show you the two completed eye looks, and then we'll jump in to eye look number 3 and test out that gloss. All right, my lovelies, here is the full completed makeup and the two completed eye looks. Let me tell you what I went into for makeup for the rest of the face. I used the new Dior bronzer in shade 40, What's Up Beauty Baked Powder Blush in Serene Sienna. For highlighter, I went into the What's Up Beauty highlighter from, is it the Serengeti? Yeah, I'll just, of course, like always, link exact products down below. All you have to do is click on the link and it'll take you exactly to what I used. For eyebrows, I went into the Gucci Brow Pencil Got To Be Brow Gel. Mascara, I used my little sample of the Dior eyelash primer, mascara primer, whatever. I did buy the one from Lancome because I forgot how much I enjoy using eyelash primer before going in with the mascara. I did go into the Haus Labs mascara. And then for the lips, I have on Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner and the little Maracuja like gloss balm lipstick in Rose. Okay, and I think, yeah, that's everything. Here are the two finished eye looks, which I feel are kind of polar opposites. So eye look number 1. My kids are being loud. Okay, eye look number 2. I think both of them are beautiful. I don't know, you all tell me which one you prefer. All right, so let me go ahead, wash these eye looks off, come back, and we can do a third and final eye look. Okay, everything pretty much stayed the same. I'm a little warm, so I took off my little sweater situation. It's 6 to 7 degrees outside, and for us here in Utah, that is warm. We're warm. I'm warm. So yeah, okay. Glaminatrix, I went in, this is in Muted Mocha, and I went in to the cream blush before going in to powder, and that is the only thing that has changed other than setting my under eyes and my whole face with powder. I don't have any other powders on yet. We're gonna finish this third and final eye look, and I don't even know which way I'm going. I'm kind of thinking I want green, maybe. I did also change the eye primer. I went in to the Rare Beauty eye primer. Let me bring you in a tiny bit closer. Okay, let's get started. I think I'll start with the darkest tone, and let's jump into this beautiful dark foresty green, Dark Truth, and see where we go from here. This is the Wayne Goss number 8. I did wipe and clean all of my brushes with the Sephora cleanser spray. Okay, so let's dig right in. I am going to stamp first before I blend. Oh, that's a beautiful green. Okay, such a beautiful green. I think I'm gonna jump into this pretty olive tone. I kind of sort of want to jump into pinks or purples, but I'm resisting because I feel like they're a little dark. So, Murky Waters. This is an MY27 for My Kid Co. and Danessa. Oh yeah, I think that was the perfect choice. And I am going to bring it into the crease, not all the way. Blend Bunny mattes are so pretty. Okay, beautiful. I think I want to jump into this one. Cursed. It looks pretty dark. Oh, that has, that has like a block. We'll try it, why not? I'll just go in really lightly. NYX glitter glue is on, and I'll do the same thing as that first eye look and keep it closer to the lash line. When you turn, you can see the shift in the sparkles, but the base is pretty dark. Okay, and then now we're gonna jump into that pretty sage green one that I decided not to use for the second eye look, and we're gonna use it in the inner portion of this eye look. Oh yeah. So pretty. Okay, so I did jump in to a different palette, the Gargoyle palette, and used this light sage green and this light, very pinky tone. Mixed the two together and used that as my inner corner shade. Let me go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and then we can end this video. All right, my lovelies, I am back. Let me tell you what else I finished the face off with while I insert swatches of the palette. So powder bronzer is the same. I did go in to the powder blush from the Glaminatrix Duo as my powder blush. Same highlighter, same eyebrow products, same mascara. For the lips, I do have on the MAC Cosmetics lip liner in Stone because we are going to jump into this gloss from the Divination collection that Blum Bunny did with Robert Welsh. Again, the tone is Betrayal. This has a 12-month shelf life. It was made in China. Okay, so here it is. It's a gloss balm Betrayal, and I think it's like a, maybe it is, I think it's like a black purple toned gloss. And for the applicator, he did like a paddle, and I feel like I see this with Asian brands, beauty brands, so I get why he did it. All right, I figured, ooh, the lip liner, oh, that smells good. Stone was appropriate for this. Oh, that's pretty. This totally screams Robert Welsh. There was a green one, which he created that to kind of color correct the lip color. So even though it's green, when you apply it, it won't look green. It'll just color correct your lips and maybe make them look a little more neutral. Okay, so there is, I would definitely say it feels like a gloss balm for sure. Wow, that's very pretty. It definitely goes with what we got going on as far as the eye look. Oh, it feels very hydrating. Okay, I like that. All right, so here is the completed third and final eye look with this Beauty Below palette from Blum Bunny. I definitely went a little darker, and I definitely feel like this is very mermaid appropriate. That green tone with a warm base to it, so pretty. The lips are throwing me off a tiny bit. Okay, so beautiful. Every single eye look, beautiful. I had no issues with any of the tones that I used. I, of course, did not use all of them. I feel like this is a grungy, colorful palette. There's not too many light tones, so keep that in mind if this is a palette that you are looking into possibly purchasing. So far, all of the shimmers absolutely beautiful and stunning. All of the mattes blended like a dream. I think this is a definitely solid Blum Bunny palette. I'm glad it's in my collection. I will definitely be enjoying this palette and creating more eye looks. Did I need this? No. You probably don't need this either, but I'm not here to try and convince you to buy makeup. I'm here to showcase the makeup that I purchased, and if it's on your radar and you are contemplating whether you want to purchase it or not, hopefully I can help you make the decision on whether you're going to spend your hard-earned money on the makeup product or not. But beautiful palette, so much fun creating each and every eye look that I created today. I hope you enjoyed the eye looks. Please do not forget to let me know which eye look is your favorite. I think for me it's going to have to be this one. It's just so pretty. It's definitely grungy, but I don't mind. There's definitely occasions where I would wear an eye look like this. Let me know if this is a palette that you were thinking about picking up, or if you picked up. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. I hope you enjoyed the eye looks. And with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video.